Today on KTVGR, we are going into the PS1 era of gaming. Right now, we're going to take a look at Omega Boost, released on the Sony PlayStation in August of 1999 and developed by Polyphony Digital, the same team who is also responsible for the well-known Gran Turismo series. Ironically, according to Wikipedia, this game happens to utilize the same engine that Gran Turismo was developed upon. Sadly, Omega Boost did not receive as much attention in this time of gaming, mainly because the game was poorly marketed. The way how I view this game? Well, if you combine Zone of the Enders, in which Omega Boost happens to be a precursor to that game, as well as StarFox together, then the end result would be like this. Though the good thing about Omega Boost is that this game did happen to have high production values. But at any rate, let's go ahead and see how this game holds up. Let's pop this sucker into the good old PS2 and see how it holds up today.
Impact area. Manhattan. Region has been demolished.
7 minutes till Omega Boost launch.
Sistema de reservas.
Correspondence from the citizens.
The story revolves around time travel and stopping an artificial intelligence system known as the Alpha Core from altering the ENIAC, which was known as the first computer in history. As Alpha Core grows into maturity, it becomes a virus known to be destructible to mankind in cyberspace. Right now, it is up to a lone soldier by the name of Lester J. Hemming to travel to the past and fix the future. Can you do that? It's up to you.
All systems cleared to approach planet Eta. Destroy the shield at planet Eta and secure the entry. Target assigned shaft. Good luck.
It's time to jump into action and pilot the giant robot Omega Boost. The gameplay is linear at its best and it's no time to be a slouch, my friend. As I have mentioned earlier, the game is quite similar to StarFox, but unlike shooting on rails, you can do 360 rotations in free roaming environments. While you are attacking, you are moving around peripherally to see an onslaught of enemies coming along your way. Throughout the game, you will see enemy ships coming to you in groups or formations. Granted, this concept was done in the past, but in Omega Boost, it does feel that it was pushed further. As you are attacking, you are armed with a Vulcan-powered gun and laser weapons that locks onto enemies. Also, on the bottom left of the game screen, be sure to look at the scan radar display so you can see what enemies are targeted. It will display in red whenever enemies are spotted. If you're playing this game for the first time, it's up to you if you want to go into the training mode to get used to the game before going into the actual part of the game, known as campaign play. There are some secret zones in the game, but in order for those stages to be playable, obviously it would have to be entered via a cheat code or meeting certain conditions of the game doing those actions. Also in the game, if you've completed or lose, the results screen will show up after the game over screen. You know, if this game was either ported or remade for the PlayStation 3, PS Vita or maybe the PS4 whenever that system's supposed to come out, there would obviously be online competitions and rankings on the PSN leaderboards. As we all know, if you play a game on the current gen consoles right now, you would get trophy achievements and things like that. Seeing a remake of this game could possibly happen. Polyphony Digital, I know you're listening. What can I say? For a game released on a PlayStation 1 in 1999, this is where I can say that the graphics are top notch. The frame rate is at an astounding 60 frames per second, in which there were certain other PSX games that ran at that same speed. Another thing I like about the graphics are the visual effects throughout the game being very spectacular and well rendered for its time. It can't get any better than this. The cutscenes are also excellent, and from everything else here and there, this game gives us a vibrant presentation. Overall, I can't say too much on the graphics department, since everything I've said was stated here about it.
So, reconfirm time shaft active.
The soundtrack of this game consists of music from two famous recording artists, Loudmouth, who also did music for the PC game Hunter Hunted, as well as Static X, who would be well known for the most famous song, This Is Not. The moves in the game, as well as the cutscenes, pumps the player into action and gets ready for the game. Despite being my favorite game on the PlayStation 1, I'm not going to be a biased douche for this review anyway. Some parts of the game can be boring, and it would be dizzy, but at the same time this game is still enjoyable. It's an easy pickup you can find since this game is rather cheap on the market right now. Sony, I know you're listening. If this game is not on the PlayStation Network, please put it on there, because if I were to own a PlayStation 3, I would definitely want to play this game on there as a downloadable title if I cannot play the original physical copy of the PS1 game itself on there. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is KT signing off. Take care. I will be back in the new year with an all new attitude. See you later. Happy 2012, ladies and gentlemen.